Alright guys, so in today's video we're gonna be looking into some Bonk coin chart. As you can see right now guys, Bonk has been on some sideways action now for a long time. We've been looking at Bonk just going sideways, nothing happened. Since I told you guys now this was the top as it got listed on Binance and Coinbase. Now what is likely to happen here in the future with Bonk? That's what we're gonna go through here in this video. Is Bonk gonna go up or go down? We're gonna be looking into that as well. Now we do have some interesting news as well, as COQ, this new meme coin on the block, this meme coin on that AVAX chain got listed today on Bybit, which is a massive news. We're gonna be looking into that as well guys, as well as some other meme coins and what's going on here in general in the market with Bitcoin and what's to expect and what to prepare for here going into the next year guys. So with no further ado, let's get into it. Now a quick reminder guys, for those that are trading derivatives, check out FairDesk. You don't need no KYC, no VPN to trade on this exchange, and there is a huge bonus going on right now on your deposit. I'll leave you the link in the description for those that are interested. As we've seen now recently guys, Bonk, exactly as predicted now, has been going sideways, not much happening. Now it's been 11 days so far that Bonk is just going sideways guys. Now this is to be expected now, since the hype, the euphoria, the mania all came back together into this huge climax, sending the price surging massively and then a huge blow off top, and then we have that sideways, which is usually what happens after seeing that cool off in the markets after a large amount or after a massive period of euphoria in mania. Right now guys, the dust is slowly settling, and this is the time guys where you want to be actually looking at the charts, not when it's here. Now it's the time to be looking at the charts and looking at what could be the next Bonk, or even looking at Bonk. If you want to get back into Bonk, where can you get back in? This is the time guys. Now we're gonna start slowly here with what we got here in the chart. So this is the daily chart. You can see guys now Bonk is slowly draining now, slowly going into that sell-off as the belief slowly starts to fade away, as people start to think maybe that guy on YouTube was right by telling us sell some Bonk coins. Now the thing here guys is I do think there could be still another push up here on the short term on Bonk coin here. Now I think a lot of people right now are on the sidelines looking at Bonk. We cannot disregard this huge rally, this 200x on Bonk coin guys. Now a lot of people that got caught off guard by this rally and then they missed it are probably looking into Bonk. And I'm not talking about the usual meme coin guys, but I'm talking about the old school crypto guys that like to buy ETH and Solana or whatnot. They are now looking at Bonk and thinking maybe they can get in with their millions and buy some of that Bonk. Maybe that could be a nice investment for the bull market. So these people guys right now are the ones that could be getting in here and send the price a little bit higher. So what I do think is happening right now guys, now if we go to that 4 hours, as you can see guys, the price is slowly squeezing. Now we are building some sort of a support here guys. Now slowly Bonk is building a support around this region here, around that price now, around that 1778. Now it seems like it's been holding now so far guys. Now we can see 1 2 3 4 so far. Now we're holding the support for a while, so this makes me believe that probably we're gonna get some sort of a squeeze higher on Bonk on the short term. Like by that I mean like we could get a squeeze up towards maybe that 23 or 25, and then maybe we go back lower. Now there is still as well this VWAP, which you can see here, this orange line is coming from the lows, and it's been a place where we've seen the next leg up on Bonk coin. Like we can see we got some sort of the same thing happening here. We had the support for a while and then we touched that VWAP and then we send it higher. Now we could be doing the same thing. Now we have a support for a while, then we could go back lower, touch that VWAP, and then we send it back up higher. Now we do not think we are gonna see this high now for now guys. That I do not think this could happen. Now what we need to be looking at as well guys, which is very important now, this is the most important chart right now on the crypto space, is the Bitcoin chart. Now Bitcoin has been on a massive rally recently, putting in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 green weekly candles on the row back to back, and that was a massive rally that we've seen now slowly cooling off, which could be signaling guys that we might be slowly topping off here on Bitcoin, which is not a good sign, as well as we're gonna close the yearly now. Now you guys know there is a yearly chart or a yearly candle on Bitcoin right now that's gonna close, this green one. So usually there is some sort of a fuckery going on with yearly closes, and we're going towards it, guys. 4 or 5 days left of this year, and we're gonna close this one. So we could see some sort of a high volatility spiking by the end of the year. So we want to stay safe and keep this in mind, guys, if you are trying to get into some bonk. Now, we can't say for sure what could happen here with Bitcoin. Are we gonna see lower? But one thing is sure, guys, is any rally will need some sort of a retrace or some sort of a healthy pullback where people gonna get back in, and people that missed can get back in some Bitcoin before the massive rally. This usually plays out, guys, if the year starts, if we do close the year, let's say here, and we start by going up, usually that means we're gonna see a larger drop afterwards. And if we do start by seeing a drop first going into the next yearly candle, we see a drop, then this means we're gonna straight back up, go back from it. Now anyways, this means, guys, we are gonna see a drop sooner or later, so we want to keep this in mind. Now if Bitcoin drops, we're gonna see Bonk dropping way further. Now the thing as well, guys, to keep in mind is the Pepe coin chart. Now we can see here, guys, Pepe coin, since it got that sell off here, it took some time before we've seen any major rallies, and it's still going sideways so far. So this is most likely what's gonna happen here with Bonk coin. We could see Bonk going for a long period of a hibernation or a winter phase, and this could take some time, guys, maybe around 6 months for the long term before we see any new highs on Bonk coin. So anyways, guys, now for the short term, I do think we're gonna see another push up higher just to get those last people out and get in some last joiners and last euphoria before we really go down and spend some time here for a while, maybe another 3-4 months, and then we see the next rally. Now going into the news of today, guys, we have COQ listed on Bybit. Now this is really important, guys. Now if you've been following me, I told you, now I noticed something, that all these meme coins, or most of the meme coins that get listed on Bybit, somehow get a high chance to get listed on Coinbase or Binance. Now Bonk coin has been as well a meme coin on Binance for over a year, where nobody really checked on Bonk, or nobody really looked up for Bonk. Bonk was just there dormant, sitting, waiting on that Bybit exchange. Now it seems like right now whatever meme coin is on the Bybit exchange, like we've seen Floki. Now Floki as well has been on that Bybit exchange way before Bonk, and as well it's ended up getting listed on Binance. And the second one we've seen is Bonk, and now there are still few meme coins on Bybit that I've been sharing with you guys in my recent videos, especially the recent one, the top 5 meme coins that I think are the next Bonk, or that I think are good meme coins to have for the bull market. Now COQ was one of them, and now COQ is getting listed on Bybit, which is really bullish. Now this is, guys, getting COQ closer and closer to getting listed on Binance. Now what we need to happen here, or what would hope for here, guys, is we need Bitcoin to see some drops. We need the market to cool off. Now if we can see here, guys, the meme coin market is cooling off. We can see right now people are sobering up, and the FOMO and euphoria is slowly dying, and now we can see the dust is settling, and we can be looking clearly at those coins that are worth picking up. And now we can see COQ is now coming up with some great news, now standing at $117 million market cap, which is pretty high. Now this is pretty high for what I like. Now you need to know that Bonk coin was sitting at $10 million market cap on Bybit for a long time before suddenly within 10 days we've seen it rally to $2 billion market cap. So usually, guys, the hype is very quick and it happens instantly, but the time for you to get or buy the coins usually lasts longer, so there is no rush into jumping onto any coins right now. Now especially that we're going at the end of the year, and we could see that new year fuckery going into the market, high volatility. We could see some drops as well that we want to be prepared for. So when that happens, guys, we want to have stables on the side, we want to have money on the side to jump into those dips. And if this happens, we're gonna see COQ, Snake, all these meme coins that we really want to get into, ladies, those, you're gonna see them really dropping, and that's when we want to get into them. Now COQ now is getting me really bullish. Now I'm really serious now about COQ as soon as I saw it getting listed on Bybit, which is very, very bullish, and that means we could see COQ slowly making its way towards that Binance, and we could see same thing like Coin and Bonk happening. Now we don't want it to get listed right now, so if it gets listed right now it's too late. Usually that's the blow off top, the same thing that happened with Bonk Coin. As soon as it gets listed on Binance, it's over. So we don't want that to happen now, especially now going towards the end of the year. And as I said, we could see a drop. Wherever that dip takes us, this is where I want to load up on some COQ right now, guys. Now, as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just me sharing with you what I see here in the market. So far, very good news for COQ. I do think SNEC now is next, probably because it's on that Cardano chain. It's standing at $134 million market cap now. I do think that could be next to get listed on Bybit. We should know that Ladies is already listed on Bybit. Toshi not yet. And we do have some other few, like Venu is only at $23 million market cap, is already listed on Bybit. We do have Pepe too right now, guys, seeing a huge sell-off recently at $13 million market cap. Something happened with their Twitter page or Telegram page. I did not check exactly what happened with them, but they seen a huge sell-off, and to me that's still a good coin as it is listed on Bybit. And whatever happens though, the Bybit team, they know what they're doing, and if they are listing a meme coin, they know what they're doing. So, and as you see, guys, we already have some meme coins on that Bybit chain, so on that Bybit exchange, so you don't want to feel FOMO right now as COQ is getting listed. You want to wait for the dips. We do have few meme coins on that Bybit, like Venu and Ladies. It's already there that I would be looking more into adding right now rather than COQ. But anyways, now SNEC I think is next to get listed on Bybit, so want to keep an eye on this one. Now for the people that already are allocated, they already hold these coins. Now guys, we are just getting started with the bull market. When I am saying that we could see a drop, that doesn't mean sell. That we're not here trying to trade or time the market or whatever. We're still early in that bull market. If we do see a drop, it's gonna be quick and quickly go back up, and we'll start that massive bull market. And if we don't see the drop, we're just gonna keep rallying from here. So that's why if we do expect a drop, it doesn't mean sell if you're already holding. And for those that are not holding, it is rather better to wait for a drop to get into these coins. As right now you can see, guys, the markets are slowly cooling off. Now we're seeing red even today with a massive news with COQ. We're still seeing it dropping a little bit, around 1 to 2%. So anyways, guys, now that's what's going on here so far. If you have any more questions, you can leave them in the comment section. You can as well join my Discord, link in the description. It's free to join you and can ask me any questions there. We're gonna wrap it up here, guys, and I want to thank you so much for hanging out today here. And as usual, nothing is financial advice, and I want to see you on the next video. Cheers.